Hi friends, out here on another episode of Tea with the GM Photography. So out here capturing images of God's glory. Now, before some of you guys start in the comments, yes, this is a big cup of tea here, but hey, yeah, no excuse at all. Anyhow, today's episode, I decided to bring you guys out with me on another wonderful photo adventure out here in nature, right in our own backyard. That's the constant theme is for this channel. And generally, when I'm out shooting, I'm trying to come across a wide variety of themes. So either it's a different setting and or different categories of birds or different landscape settings. Today, what I want to do is just slow things down a little bit and just focus on maybe one bird. And it's going to be one of my favorite birds, and that is the common grackle. Now, you may ask yourself, why is the common grackle your favorite bird? Well, first, let me show you a picture of how the bird looks so that you can get a good understanding of why I like this bird. Now, I'll do so showing one of my old images that I took on a later date. So take a look at this image and I'll show you why the common grackle is one of my favorite birds. So the reason why the common grackle is one of my favorite birds is because of, I guess it's a real deep-rooted theme that the bird kind of possesses, and it's this idea of hidden beauty. When you look at the bird, it appears to be a completely all black bird, and most of the time when you see this bird, you see it scavenging for food and things like garbage cans and things of that nature, and it's one of those type of birds that you would just pass by and not give it a second thought. But when you look deeper into the beauty of this bird, you begin to see a real beautiful surprise that lies within this majestic darkness of this bird. In order for you to truly see the beauty of this bird, you have to really slow down and really look hard at the bird, really investigate it. Again, when you're looking at it, it appears to be all black, but when you get a closer look to it, you'll notice that it has, as I said before, hidden beauty. When the sunlight hits it at just the right angle, it exposes all the beautiful colors that its apparent black feathers possess. It appears to have like a metallic type of attribute. And what makes it so amazing is that you would think that this bird that appears to be all black is just that, but within this apparent black bird lies all these beautiful colors, hidden beauty. And the only way that you would really be able to see the beauty of this bird is to just really look deeply into it, to really be still and really just look at it. And that to me, that hidden beauty aspect is what really makes this bird so attractive to me and make him a really good subject of photography. Here's something that's funny, not funny. I just talked about how beautiful this doggone bird was and how common they were, and yet not a one came to my location. And the killer part about it is that I go to that location because of the common grackle, because that's where they hang out. And I guess today they're on lunch break or whatever, but could not find out a one there. So I see today that this bird is going to give me a challenge, and he's going to make me play hide and seek with him. But I came out here to show off the beauty of this bird, and I'm not going to leave until I find this doggone bird and show off the beauty of this majestic creature that God has created. So let's get at it. There's something. It's not the common grackle, but I think it's a nice little treat that I can show you guys. Now, blocking my path is a sandhill crane and its little baby. Well, it was not a baby now, it's pretty big. And I'm wondering if they're going to allow me to cross this path. Let me show you what I'm talking about. As you can see there, nice little baby and their chick. So what I'm going to do is see if I can cross the path without being attacked. All right, you guys, pray for me. All right. So far, so good. All right. So far, everybody's copacetic. Everybody's cool. All right, he would block my path. All right, so now I have to walk between these two birds. All right, up, don't want any problems. Don't want any problems. All right, don't want any problems. All right, Trying to make it past this one. All right. Trying to make it past this one. So far, so good. Made it. Made it. Live to fight another day. Let me tell you, that was intense. Now, I haven't known those birds to attack anybody at this park, but when you're messing around with their kids, you know, that's another story. So, man, can't tell you that was a little intense there, but I'm glad you guys were here to join me. And I know most of you guys continue to watch because y'all want to see me get attacked by a bird, but sorry to disappoint you. Now, on to my quest to find the common grackle. So I just had a fortunate turn of events. Figured I would come over here to another part of this location and see if I can't set up and find the birds that I'm looking for. And sure enough, the common grackles were here. So before I was able to film, I wanted to get a couple of good shots of them, and I was able to do just that. So we accomplished that task, and I'm going to show you the beauty of the common grackle. But also, as I was on my way over here, I met another photographer, and he informed me that right over my shoulder here, there is a nest, a red-tailed hawk's nest. And I love me some red-tailed hawk. So despite the fact that today was supposed to be centered around the common grackle, I'm going to take a visit over there to the red-tailed hawk's nest and see if I can't capture some images of them as well. And if I'm able to, that'll be just it'll make a wonderful day. I'll be able to kill two birds with one stone, no pun intended. So I'm going to stay here, capture some more images of this beautiful, beautiful bird so I can show off the beauty of, what I was talking about earlier. Then I'm going to take a trip over there to see if I can capture some images of the red-tailed hawk. All right, friends, I think we nailed it. I think I was able to walk away with some good images of the common grackle, at least some more good images, because again, I shot this bird plenty of times. But today I really wanted to highlight the beauty of its majestic hidden beauty. And I think we nailed that today. So now I'm going to change directions and look for this nest that this guy told me about. Because if in fact there is a red-tailed hawk's nest here, that means that the red-tailed hawk is going to be in the area quite frequently. And I'll hopefully be able to get some good shots of this beautiful bird as well. So we knocked one goal off our list, and now we have come across another one. So that's what I'm going to do. So with looking for the red-tailed hawk, its nest, I have to be really really mindful to look up, because oftentimes this bird, because of his wonderful eyesight, he'll see me way before I'll see him. And I want to make sure that I give myself some good distance from the nest. I want to still get some good shots, but not at the expense of my health and my safety. So I'm going to continue to look around, see if I can find this red-tailed hawk's nest. Hopefully we can walk away with some good shots. All right, I think I found the nest. One of the landmarks that the gentleman gave me was that he said that there would be some logs or some branches that will be stacked up, almost like in a TP type of formation. And when I see it, to just look up and see if I can't find a nest. And so I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. He was right. There is a TP type of structure here, kind of like a Blair Witch Project type of a structure here. And sure enough, I found the location. And now, as I continue to scout the skies to see if I can find the nest, and sure enough, I did. It is right where he said it was going to be. So as it stands right now, I don't see any movement inside the nest, but it's kind of late in the morning, almost afternoon. So, wildlife generally isn't that active during this time of the day. So I'm just gonna have to be patient and make sure again that I'm in a safe distance, and I'm going to set up and hopefully see if I can get some shots of this beautiful bird. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. Don't think the red-tailed hawk is going to come back to its nest anytime soon. The chicks are there, and I'm not even able to get a good shot of them because they're so high up. But it's okay because I still was able to walk away with some good images of common grackle, because that was the whole purpose of this outing, was to showcase their beauty. And I think we nailed it today when it came to doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and just wrap it up and just take my wins and head on back to the lab and wrap up this session there. So see you guys there. So a little patience paid off, because to be quite honest, I was getting ready to leave. I was packing my stuff up and just happened to look up one more time and happened to see some activity going on in the nest. Now I don't believe that those are the parents. I heard the parents, I saw the parents, I saw their shadows go over the leaves and the top of the trees. And I know they were present, and I heard them. They were crying out to the chicks, but they never came and landed. So I don't know whether they're going to come back or not. And I've waited here long enough, so I'm going to just go ahead and call it. I think I got some good images of the red-tailed hawk babies, so that's a plus. I never got any shots of those before, and yeah, I think I'll call that a win as well. So it was an unexpected surprise that I was able to get. I'm going to go back and see if these images came out. If they didn't, then that's not a big deal. But if they did, then, again, an extra win. So I'm glad you guys stuck with me to the end of our wonderful adventure. Before I go, I want to just really hash out this idea of hidden beauty. The bird brought this philosophical reality to mind as I really studied the beauty of this bird, and it's the idea of hidden beauty. Uh, Oftentimes we have ways of seeing ourselves, whether it be certain attributes or habits or hangups that we have about ourselves that will cause us to walk away with a kind of a dark undertone of how we see ourselves, and sometimes even how we see reality. And the beauty of the message that this bird has for us is that the beauty that you think you don't possess, you actually do. God instilled it in each one of us. We're all made in His image. So, despite what situations you might be in, and despite how you might view yourself, whatever dark undertones you may have personally adopted to yourself, know that there's beauty on the inside of you. Even if it appears to be hidden, it's there. God implanted it there. He implanted it in all of us. And it is His desire for us to not just experience the hidden beauty on the inside of us, but to actually share with others. And the closer that we get to God, the closer we are able to experience His beauty, not just within ourselves, but within Him. And it becomes like a mirror effect. So I hope that you guys are able to walk away with some inspiration from today's episode and the idea of hidden beauty. How a wonderful bird can really bring out this idea of hidden beauty, and hopefully you're able to benefit from it in your own personal life. Well, that's it on this episode of Tea with G and Photography. And if you like this type of content, then I ask that you would hit that like button and subscribe. We seek to put out as much content as we possibly can that will benefit you, that would inspire you, and if nothing else, would just show you the beauty of God's creation through nature, through landscapes, through the art of photography. So make sure you subscribe. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care.